Hi, my name is Okoro Blessing Kiruka, and I'm popularly known as Blessing CEO, the #1 relationship therapist in Africa. We're going to be talking about disrespect and boundaries. I want to tell you the bet of disrespect. If you show people that you will stay true anything, they will put you through everything. What did I say? If you show people that you are going to stay through anything, they are going to put you through everything. That is the bet of disrespect. Disrespect is when you don't have boundaries. You know, sometimes English is so hard. The bet of disrespect is lack of boundaries. That point that you cannot say no and you cannot say stop. You see all those things a lot of women and men are suffering today is lack of boundaries. You don't know when to say no. You don't know when to say stop. So now, naturally, human beings will test your boundary. It is only natural. That's why they said if you are a giver, you need to be careful because takers don't have boundaries. If you are somebody that gives, if you give somebody 50,000 naira, they will look for another 100,000 naira problem. They will continue collecting from you until they are tired. You must learn to say no. Boundary. A lot of people come to me and say, Blessing, my husband does not respect me. My husband does this. My husband does that. I get that a lot. If I open my DM for you, there are a bunch of messages of disrespect. You will see a woman complaining of the same thing that she's tolerating. You will see a man complaining of the same thing that they are tolerating. And I used to ask myself, why do you complain so much yet you cannot move? You now hear people say things like, Blessing is not easy. What exactly is not easy? To put a boundary to your sanity? You know, in this part of the world, most of you are broken because you've not understood the gravity of mental health. Most of you are the way you are because you don't know the meaning of mental health. Some of you have allowed people come into your life and litter your lives with dustbin. Your life is stinking. Not by the dirt that you put in, not by the dirt that you put in it, but by the dirt that you allow other people put in it. Some of you have been cleaning your life all your life. Some of you are very neat. Very neat. You've never done anything bad in your life. You've been, guiding your path. You've been very careful. All your life, some women, your body has been the sanctuary of the Lord. Some of you have kept your body. Some of you have kept yourself through thick and thin. Then you marry somebody that litters you. Then you date somebody that litters that sanctuary that you have cleaned. No be juju be that. Many of you are not the cause of your problem. You are good women. Some of you are good men. Your problem started by allowing people to come in and litter your life. Don't forget, you allowed them. They did not force their way into your life. You clean, they litter. And the most painful thing that can happen to you is when you clean and somebody litters it. That point, they are not dirtying here, you are cleaning. You are cleaning somebody's litter. That's what's happening to a lot of you. Why? Because you don't have boundaries. When you see women like us, people see me every time and tell me, Blessing, you are tough. I'm not tough. People see me every time and say, Blessing, you have strength. And I say, I don't have strength. I have boundaries. That thing you are calling strength is boundary. I'm so strong with my no. Anybody that knows that my boundary, so I don't fear to tell person say no, I don't get. You don't do. We will stop them for this place. That's boundaries. That's why if you see for my page, I know they fear to block person. I know they fear to block. Not because say I dey brag. Not because say I don't arrive. Or because say I be celebrity or public. I dey block because I won't tell you say you get boundary. That block button on your page, where Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter give you na boundary. It simply means you can tell somebody, enough. Now my page you do. Some of you don't know what is called boundaries. Even in your life, you don't know when to block people. Even on your phone contacts, don't know when to use your block button. Do you think that people who provided all this telecommunication don't know why they have block, mute, boundary? Because they know that some people will come to litter your life and you have to stop them. That's why sometimes whenever I talk about block, it's as if Blessing is bragging. Waiting this girl, they think say she be now. Every time she go to talk block. And they block you because I won't make you understand. Say, if you come my page, you get boundary. You cannot come to my page and say anything you want to say. This is not your page. There are boundaries. That's why there's a block button. So when you come to my page, you go respect yourself. That is what people are supposed to do when they come into your life. It's because you do not have boundaries. That's why they mess up your life. That's the difference between you and Okoro Blessing. You will not do everything. There are some certain things some men will do with you, they will not do with me. It's not because I'm too rich or I'm too strong, but because I'm going to say no. And I'm not going to allow them. So the difference between you and I is not my might, it's the things that I allow. So when you're saying, Blessing, you're a strong woman, Blessing, you're a woman with strength, I don't get power, I know Sabi fights, but I can say no. I can tell you, enough is enough. I can shut my door to your face because I will not let you litter my life. You see many people complaining about marriage. This is what I do for a living. I'm a relationship counselor. This is what I do every day of my life. So many times I come and talk to you. I'm not talking to you because I'm personalizing. You know, sometimes when I come and give some guide, some men will say bless. Some men actually think that I'm saying it because I'm a woman. And some women actually think I'm saying it to support men. When I see such comments, I see them as nuisance. I see them as ignorant people. Because this is my job. I'm not supporting men or women. I'm not. This is a profession for me. And before I pick up my phone to talk about something, these are things I see every day of my life. I'm not talking based on illusion or my personalized what I feel. But just like I said on one of my posts, some of you are so ignorant that you don't want to change. You rather dwell in your ignorance. Everything to many of you is attack. Blessing is attacking men. Blessing is attacking women. I'm not attacking you. If my word ever comes like an attack, it simply means there's a reflection you need to change. It's not what Blessing is saying. It is what you are doing. You know when somebody is saying something and your conscience is pricking you? That's what happens anytime you hear my voice and your conscience prick you. It simply means there's something you need to change about your life. So it's not what I'm saying, it's what you are doing that is making your conscience. So some of you will try to want to defend it with your stupidity and words. But no! When people say something and you feel attacked, just have it at the back of your mind that I need to adjust. Let me look at this thing very, very well. It's not everything that is argument. It's not everything that is debates. And if you feel that that thing the person is saying does not relate to you, pass. Whenever you see people arguing and fighting, that thing have hit them. If that thing does not concern you, you will not fight. You will just walk up past because it does not concern you. Boundaries. You complain so bitterly about relationship and marriage. Every time, Blessing, relationship. I'm trying to just open my DM for you so that you see what my DM is like. This is 99 plus message, 99 plus message. All these messages are complain. Even my admin, they ask me, Mama, how do you cope? Complain. My husband do this, my boyfriend do this, my girlfriend do this. Yes! They cannot go. You complain every day of your life. You don't set boundaries. If you keep doing the same thing over and over again, you keep getting the same result. Relationship and marriage is the sweetest thing that can happen to you. What is messing you up are your choices. When people come and tell me, oh, Blessing, you are bitter. I'm not bitter. For every time you see me talk to you, for every time you see me sound it in your ear, I'm reminding you of your choices. All these things you are crying about are what you chose. Okoro Blessing did not choose it for you. When you come and be lamenting and be crying, don't forget that you made choices. It has nothing to do with relationship and marriage. This word, relationship and marriage is just a static word. That thing is just a meaningless word. Relationship and marriage begins to have meaning based on your choices. It is the things that you choose that define what relationship and marriage is to you. Hope you are aware. That's why what marriage is to the next person is not what marriage is to the next person. Choice. That's why I used to tell them, because marriage did not work for me, or did not work for, doesn't mean it did not work for you. What made marriage not to work for Okoro Blessing was my choice. When people come and ask me, Blessing, how come you are so good in relationship? Choice. I can be very good in relationship, and I can make bad choices. I can know so much and still choose wrong. So it has nothing to do with knowledge. It has nothing, so it's just your choice. So when you understand the power of choice, you become very careful. When you're making choice, it doesn't matter whether you have a degree or you have a pre-degree or you traveled abroad. The fact is, you chose something that messed up your life. It is not marriage. It is not school. Whether you go to school or you don't go to school, the fact is you made bad choices. So when people come and ask me, Blessing, you're not married, how can you give what you don't have? I'll just be laughing at their foolishness. Because it's not even a matter of marriage. It's a matter of, what did I choose? What did the person choose? Our choices is what forms us. Our boundaries is what makes us. You want to be a strong woman? Create boundaries for yourself. You want to be a strong woman? Learn to say no. You want to be a strong woman? Learn to reject some things. Some of you women cannot say no. Every man that comes into your life, you must date him. It's as if you are dragging men. I think a lot of women actually have record of the number of men that they have dated. Some girls want to have 27 men. They want to be acquiring men like assets. That's the honest truth. You cannot say no to any man. Every man is your spec. Why won't your life be the way it is? Why won't you always have story? From Monday till Friday, you are sending me story. Why won't you have story when you want to date all the men in Lagos? Anyone that do, you go answer. You answer. You don't have spec. Every man is your spec. You share your number. MTN, Glow, Etisalat, well done. Anywhere you go, you distribute your number. They are calling you, you are confused. As you're on one call, another call is entering. You don't even know who is calling you. Hello, let me call you back. MTN, network provider. And in your mind, you are feeling that you are hot. In your mind, you are feeling that you are tough because your phone is ringing. Because you have 25 men in your contact that cannot even be useful to you. You think you have arrived. There's some of you that have 50 men in your contact. If you can't even call one to give you 10,000 naira. Yes. And in your mind, you are boasting that you have men. No? You are bragging that I have man. I have 50 men in my life. But you cannot call one that will give you 10,000. No be juju be that. So you see that these are the choices that you've made. Then tomorrow, you are saying, it is because of what Okoro Blessing said on Instagram. That is what made your life that way. Okoro Blessing, stop deceiving young girls. How am I deceiving you when you have already gathered 50 contacts on your phone? How did I come in? How does my message affect the 50 contacts that you collected 7 months ago and they are calling you? And when I make a statement on Instagram, you come and hear, Blessing, you are deceiving young girls. Blessing, you are misleading young girls. Leading you to where exactly? Because these are the issues. You make these choices. You make all those horrible choices. You're not looking for who to blame. You're not looking for who you say is the one that caused your problem. You're not looking for the actress that misled you. You're not looking for the actress that did wrong. That you say that, okay, it's because this actress did wrong. You're not looking for somebody to quote. Did anybody tell you to acquire 50 men? If we even want to come and talk to you, you hear things like, mind your business. Mind your business. Mind your business. Do you know how many people have told me mind your business and they still come to my DM to ask me for advice? When I'm talking, you're arguing. You will still land in my DM. I'm telling Mama, I need advice. If you're not paying consultation fee, I'm not giving you any advice. Carry your problem and go. Because when I'm talking, you're arguing. Boundaries. The problem many of you have is not your village people. It's the fact that you cannot set boundaries, especially women. Desperation have made so many of you not to set boundaries. Let me ask you a question, women. All those men you were sleeping with, has any of them proposed to you? Maybe you are saying, Blessing, speak for yourself. I will wash for my boyfriend. Blessing, I will cook for my boyfriend. Has he married you? All those knocking, you are knocking, you have raised your leg 360. You have given him all the round. You have tumbled yourself. Has he married you? Even if he marries you, are you happy? If you're a woman on this video, I want to tell you something. Men love women that have boundaries. Kai. Men chase women that have boundaries. Huh? Have you ever wondered why when a man makes money, he goes for a certain class of woman? Have you ever wondered why when a man makes money, his taste of woman increase? It is that one that he could not afford, he will start pursuing. Do you think all these men that pursue all these high-class girls don't have low-class girls that they will not even have to stress themselves? Why do you think they go for the high-class girls? Boundaries. That shit is sexy for a man. A man is a hunter. They like to pursue. I know of a man that chased me for 1 year and 6 months. He told me, I want to know why you said no. Girls don't tell him no. That's what he said. Oh, one year, they say no. When I told this man no, he chased me for 1 year and 6 months. He did not still get me though, but he tried. He took his time. He said in the history of his life, he has no. He doesn't chase women. Women come because he has money. Boundaries. Let no man ever brainwash you. Some men will come and tell you, I don't like stress. So what for? I did not say you should be doing unnecessary shakara. I'm only saying have boundaries. I'm not saying you should be doing empty shakara. I'm only saying, even in marriage, you go still say no to some certain things. Marriage does not take away your voice. You know, a lot of people have brainwashed you when it comes to this marriage thing. When we want to talk, they say you are feminist. It is not feminism. Marriage is not supposed to take away your voice. Stop allowing all this archaic men brainwash you into marrying you and turning you into a slave. Anyway, they know that you are desperate. I cannot even marry your kind of husbands. That's the honest truth. If they dash me menu of your husband, I will not take. I will be single. That's the truth. There are so many men I cannot marry. For free, I'll be single. Because they give you people crap, nonsense. You'll be chopping shit in the name of marriage. No boundary. Because the man knows that you are desperate. That's why he will put you through anything and everything. He will start, those men will start testing you with anything. When you accept anything, they put you through everything. They go give you shit chop. Give you urine, drink, digest the shit. Human beings. It's not even about men. Human beings in general. Why do you ever think that you build a house and put a gate? And put a gate? Why do you think that when you get to a certain level of your life, you want to live in a certain area? Why do you think that when you get to a certain level, you want to move to Lekki? From Lekki, you want to move to Ikoyi? Boundary. It's because you know that when you live in some certain place, anybody can jump into your house. By the time you live in VGC, by the time you reach gate, you go collect code. You can't enter my house without calling me to collect code. Boundary. People live in a certain place because of boundaries. That's what's called class. Why do you think we are struggling? We are struggling to be able to put boundaries to our lives so that everybody will not be able to access us. That's boundary. That's celebrity. That's security. AIDS. Gates. Car. There's a kind of car you will drive. Not everybody can stop you. It's the kind of car you drive. You can enter anywhere. That's why we want to buy car. It's not because keke is not sweet or bike. It's boundary. You don't want everybody to access you. And the less people access you, the more valuable you are. Anything that anybody can access does not have value. That is the struggle of climbing to the ladder. That's what is called level. Level simply means boundary. Not everybody will be able to reach you. It's a level you will get to. Before somebody comes to your office, they will go through protocols. That's what we are struggling for. Not anybody can. We blessing. We blessing. They don't get safe. You go climb, come my office. Boundary. It happens both in relationship, both in marriage. Be you a man, be you a woman. It's when you allow your wife slap you the first time, she will slap you the second one. When a woman give you towel, you leave her. She go give you another one. If she give you towel one more, baby girl, no try them again. See the slap where you give me, you know, try them again. I was having a conversation with somebody and we're having a misunderstanding. And I don't know, okay. I now asked him, the guy, he was supposed to be my ex-boyfriend. So as we were talking, and I asked him, do you know this person? There was this guy that approached me, wanted to do business together, and this my ex, he practically knows a lot of people. So I was not asking him, do you know this person? When I asked him, do you know this person, he now told me, why are you asking me if I know this person? Do you want to fuck him? I told him, mean what? He said, I want to know if you want to fuck the guy now. All these girls now these days, now shower now they do. Immediately he made that statement, all these girls, this now. I told him, babe! He said, what is that, baby? I said, in your life, in the history of your lineage, you ever, in your life, made that utterance to put Asha? He said, but I was joking. I said, hey! Play. No carry Asha play with me. An outsider can call me Asha, I go waka pass. But you see you dare not. You dey mad? He was so shocked too. I fled up. He said, baby, I'm sorry. He said apologizing. And if he didn't no apologize, I for drive go in office up and get cheers warning. You dey crazy. No, you gonna get conversation because I asked you with this guy. You can't tell me say all this Asha. You dey mad? He apologized. If I had allowed that statement, now so it starts. Now from like this, you start to do like this. He begged. So the point is, many of these things your husbands and your wife are doing to you is what they started once and you laughed about it. Ashawo, useless man, useless man. You don't laugh. The way I used to switch, people don't used to believe it. Don't try it. You smoke, don't try it. So and a lot of times, because most of you are not people don't even know what you don't like. Boundaries. You get some kind of play where you know say you don't like. If people begin play that play, you tell them, no. You cannot be hurting me and I'll be enduring. No, I don't like it. That thing you said hurts me. No, don't say it. Oh, but no, you're Mrs. Endurance. Your husband is doing something you don't like. You are complaining at the back. You are gossiping about your husband. I know the crazy thing I noticed. Do you know that a lot of women who complain, their husbands don't even know what they're complaining about? That's what I noticed in this job. Most people who come to my office for therapy, I realize that many women complain about the things that their husband don't even know about. That's the truth. And many husbands actually complain about the things that their wives don't know about. Some of you are complaining about something, but your spouses don't even know that that thing is disturbing you. And I keep asking, why can't you talk to these people? Blessing, why is my boyfriend stingy? Blessing, why is my boyfriend not giving me money? Blessing, why is my boyfriend not good in bed? How will I know? You are supposed to discuss it with him. How will Blessing know? Am I the one knocking you? You see the issue? Now, your boyfriend does not even know that he's stingy. If you say your boyfriend is stingy, baby, why is that you don't give me money? Anytime I ask you for something, you will not give me. Let him explain. You will not ask him, you come and ask Blessing. How will I know? Am I your boyfriend? These are the issues. Because sometimes one of the things we actually complain about, our spouses don't know. Just like I told you right now, if I had kept quiet, this guy would not even know that that statement he made hurts me. But there and there, I changed. I said, hey. He do. And he apologized. And we went back to normal. So let us learn to be expressive. Let us learn to create boundaries. I used to tell some women, some of you talk when you're not supposed to talk. And you keep quiet when you're supposed to talk. When I see all these women fighting another girl, behaving like mad people, I'm like, all this display you are doing is supposed to be for your husband now. There's some display you are displaying to your fellow women that you're supposed to be displaying to your husband. It's only when you come to Instagram that your power used to come out. Only when you see Okoro Blessing, that's when your mouth be running like that. Some of you can only insult Okoro Blessing, but when you get into your house, you can't open your mouth and even talk to your husband. It's only Okoro Blessing that your power reach because it's online. Go and talk to your husband now. Go and complain to him. Go and tell him what he's doing to you is not good. You cannot talk in that place. You are a holy wife there. But in the back, on Instagram, you're a troll. You're a #1 Baba troll. You people must learn where to bring. You see this marriage and relationship stuff. You are the cause. We always want to look for who to blame, who is giving you wrong advice and who is not giving. I made a video and one man came to complain on the comment section. He said, Blessing, see you. This advice you are giving right now is not applicable to everybody. The way you are sounding, you're making it look as if everybody must take your advice. You're sounding very authoritative and very, very sure. I now replied the man, Oga, this same thing you are saying, it simply means waka pass if the advice is not for you. You are complaining that I'm sounding as if I'm so sure. If you feel that what I'm saying is not making sense, why is it hard for you to waka pass? You will stay there, you will fight, you argue. Is that not joblessness? If I see somebody I don't agree with, I can just make my point and get out, or I'll just pass. Boundaries. Two-Face sang this song. Life is so simple. Now they complicate them. You see this life? It's simple, die. We are the people who made it so difficult. Lack of expression. You go see two people, they keep malice for 5 years. Waiting they cause malice. One nonsense thing where they for just sit and gist about. Waiting, I've been call my friend no call me. I've been post her for Instagram, she no post me. They'll keep malice for 10 years. No be juju be that. There was one of my friends reached out to me and told me that I don't used to comment on her page on Instagram. I just called to check up on her because I've not seen her online for a while. So I called her, I was like, babe, I never see you online for a while. I just called check up on you. She said, I do. After all, I go to comment, they comment for my page on Instagram. I they vex with you, I beg. You don't, because say you don't verify your account, you don't deform celebrity. And I'm like, really? I don't comment on your post on Instagram. She hadn't spoken to me for almost 7 to 8 months. I thought, why didn't you call me to tell me? She said, well, I go call you. You don't know what you do. And I'm like, to be very honest, I don't even notice. Sometimes I just swipe and pass. I just swipe and pass. And she also swipes and pass. I cannot be keeping money to my friend just because you did not comment on my post when I know your house. I have your phone number. But if it's the comment that is the problem. Okay, and I remembered I actually reduced commenting on her post because for every time I comment on her post, they will attack me. You know, sometimes when you are out there, people are just waiting to see your comment to attack you. That's why it looks as if sometimes it's not every time that celebrities comment. It's not because I have a lot of celebrities that one-on-one we talk every day, but they don't comment on my page. Why? Because for reasons best known to them. But me, sometimes I don't comment on people's pages because of attack. And that, my friend, what made me reduce commenting on her page was that anytime they come and insult me, she will like the comment or she will leave the comment. If you come and insult anybody I like on my page, let's assume you are my friend and you drop a comment and someone commented, I will block the person. Because if I leave that comment, I'm encouraging it. So each time I comment on her page and people come to drag me, she likes the comment and encourages it, because it's always my comments that used to increase her comment section. Because a lot of people are waiting for me to talk, just like on Tunde Ednut. Recently, they started leaving me alone now. Before, if I comment on Tunde Ednut, they will come. Even if I just comment good morning, who be this one? Useless girl. I will not be one. They now make it look as if Tunde Ednut is their page. Until, if you give it to me, I give it to you. It took me a lot. Any of you that is following Tunde Ednut, go and check my post. Anytime I comment on Tunde, they must come and drag me. It's even recently that they've left me alone because they know this one I wearing. That's why I don't comment on some pages. It's not because I cannot. I remember there was a day I commented on Katrina's page. One girl came and wrote, blessing don't reach Katrina page. Blessing the farms Katrina. I felt so bad. Do you understand? And most of them get to see this comment and they don't do anything about it. So what do? You hold your peace because they can't hold their fans. I cannot comment on some people's page because they have stupid fans that they can't control. So my point is, if she had reached out to me, we probably would have talked about it and I've told her the reason why. I didn't actually stop commenting, I just reduced. And you know, when you are verified, once you comment, people can easily spot your comments. And some people are looking for how to attack Blessing on any page. They are waiting for me. They know if they come to my page, I'll blog. So some of them are waiting for me on blogs. Some of them are just waiting for me to just say something somewhere. So I think there was a day Zix Alamo did a skit with Mercy Johnson. So I now commented. I think I said something like, these two. I now put that laugh, smile, more like, this is my favorite two. Someone now came and wrote, Blessing, this one you are writing this two. I hope you're not replying to our mama, Mercy Johnson. Someone even came and wrote, Blessing, you are disrespecting Mercy Johnson by writing this two. Someone came and wrote, Blessing, are you stupid? Is Mercy Johnson your mate? It was a harmless comment of these two with a love struck. They came for me. And I'm like, where the fuck is this coming from? So do you not see why sometimes you go just day your day? Not be saying you don't want to talk. But and there's how you won't be commenting on people, so people will think you are farmsing. And I remember there was a time I commented on Linda Ikeji's page and people came to attack me. So people just feel that you're not supposed to comment on people's page. I'm like, are you mad? Or are they crazy? They want to tell you where to comment and where not to comment. Una. Hey. So with this viewpoint of mine, I hope I've been able to convince and not to confuse. Somebody wrote, because you claimed house that is not your own. Even if I claimed house that is not my own, is it your father's own? You that is saying, Blessing, you claimed house that is not your own. I can bet you with my life that you don't have a house. And I can bet with my life that your father does not have a house. And I can bet with my life that your generational cost that you know, your father or your generations have not even built a land. I can bet on this. So I see it like foolishness. They are dragging you because you claim a house. Is that not stupidity? Listen to your foolishness, your embedded foolishness. Gosh, damn it. Very irritating set of people. Like, when you're on this social media, you see some bunch of ignorant fools that on a normal day, these idiots will not see you in real life. If they see you, they'll be your gatesmen. Instagram just makes these idiots, ratted fools, with their 2,000 naira, I'll be 200 naira data. And say rubbish. Your papa don't build house. I say I feel bet my life. So your papa never build house. You self never even know waiting to mold one block. Idiots. And you are angry that I claimed house. Is it your brother's house? You are angry that somebody claimed house. How is it affecting you? You are upset with somebody for claiming house. Is it your house? Oh wow. And this kind of people, when they tell you, I'm upset that you get armed robbers in real life. Now them be higher killers, and then they carry gun. Anyways, like I was saying before, some ratted fools decided to want to interrupt me. I'm only trying to say boundaries, boundaries, boundaries. Relationship and marriage could be a bit more easy. Relationship and marriage could be a bit more lighter. It could be a bit more fun when you pay attention to the choices that you have made, you are making. So when you're able to pay attention to these choices, trust me, relationship and marriage is not going to be all these complaints most of you are having and lamenting is not going to be a problem. So I urge you to be very, very sure about the things you are choosing. Make sure that that is what you want. So that tomorrow you not come and start lamenting and looking for who is chasing you from your village and looking for who is pursuing you and all of that. So that's the reason why almost every time I take my time to actually make these videos, to remind you that nobody's chasing you. Your choices, boundaries, your choices. Those are my keywords. Anywhere I go to. I think I went to one particular place and the lady said that they jazzed her. They've been carrying her from church to church and from hospital to hospital. So she said she was jazzed. When they invited me to come and see the lady, I told the lady, you are not jazzed. She told me, no, Blessing. I said, you are not jazzed. You are just too lazy to make a move. So the easiest thing you can cling on to is juju. She said, I said, yes. When people are too lazy to make a move, they cling on to blame. You know, when you believe that it is jazz that is following you, you will not make a move. You will just sit down in one place and be praying. You just sit down in one place and it makes you lazy. Lazy people that are looking for who to blame so that they will not move. So that they will say the reason why I failed is because my uncle pursued me from village. The reason why I not make her now because one woman tie my destiny. Laziness. So you know lazy people from blame game. You see them jumping from church to church. That church they are going to, they don't want to walk. They just want to be going there every morning and be doing and be expecting manna to fall from heaven. The woman told me you made a lot of sense. I thought that until you begin to accept and begin to accept consequences and make a move, your life will never change. You need to come to a point in your life where you're going to tell yourself, God, I fuck up. I fuck up. And if I can allow this fuck up, my life will be better. If you don't get to that point in your life, you will never grow. You must get to that point in your life whereby you must accept blames. You must accept consequences of the choices that you have made. Now, when you accept consequences, you will now be able to adjust. You will now know, some of you need to first of all understand where your problem is coming from. And many times your problem is coming from you. Your problem is not far from you. It's not your friend, now you. So, and many times you never get a solution because you are blaming the wrong person. Some of you have been going to church for 15 years, yet you've not found solution because your problem is not in church. Your problem is in yourself. So if anybody needs casting and binding, it's yourself. But no, you are casting and binding the devil and binding the ants in your village when you are the problem. Until you learn to take blames, accept blame, you might never get to grow. You must learn to tell yourself, it's like I chose the wrong business. Now I make my money no go away. Hi. You make adjustments. You must learn to adjust, readjust, go again. If you don't learn it, if you keep repeating the same thing and over again, you keep getting the same results. Do you understand? So that's what I want to tell you guys on this video. I want to remind you to create, if you don't have boundaries and you're watching this video or you come across this video, if you don't have boundaries, set boundaries for yourself. You can start today. Somebody's going to ask me now, Blessing, how do I set boundaries for myself? Let me answer you. The easiest way to set boundary for yourself is to understand your do's and your don't. As a human being, we all have our do's and our don'ts. The meaning of do's and don'ts are the things that we can take and the things that we cannot take. As a human being, if you've not identified that, then you are an animal. What did I say? If you're a human being and you have not identified your do's and your don'ts, you're an animal. Because people will do you anything and they will do you everything. So your do's and your don'ts simply means no, yes, I agree, I no agree. That's do's and don'ts. So that's what's called boundary. So if you've not identified the things you like and the things you cannot take, then there's a problem. You're an animal. You're not even supposed to date. You're supposed to start to date when you identify your boundaries. Your yes and your no. Your do's and your don'ts. Oga, this one no. Oga, this one yes. Very, very important. So that is the easiest way to identify your boundaries. That's the easiest way to identify where you're going to. It makes relationship and marriage easy. So when people are coming into your life, they will now know that I can cope with her yes, I can cope with her no, I can cope with her boundary, I can cope with her non-boundary. A lot of people say I'm difficult. I'm not difficult, but because I refuse people to manipulate me. That's all. I refuse. When you refuse people to use you, they will say you are doing over-sabi. People enjoy it when they can use you, when they can play you. Some men are still married to you because they are cheating on you. Some men are still married to you because they are using you as football. Some men are still married to you because they can beat you. Some men are still married to you because they can slap you. Some men are still married to you because they can abuse you. Some people are still with you as much as they can use you. The day you tell them you cannot use me again, marriage just scatter. So a lot of women are scared of saying no because they don't want the marriage to scatter. It is that using that is keeping them in the marriage. If you say your husband will not use you again and abuse you, marriage has scatter. So some women will prefer to be abused and to be used to keep a marriage. These are the issues. That's what they call endurance. As a virtuous woman, you're supposed to endure. Endure. I don't believe in endurance. I believe in tolerance. Endurance is accepting the things that cannot be changed. Tolerance is giving time for the things that can be changed. Wisdom. Endurance is accepting the things that cannot be changed. Tolerance is adjusting, giving time to the things that people will change. I've said it in a couple of my videos. Some of you women are enduring things that your husband can change. You are enduring a character that he was not born with. I've said it in a couple of my videos. That's the reason why your husband will beat you, but he will never raise his hand on me. What did I say? That's the reason why your husband will beat you and he will not give you money. But your husband will never raise his hand on me, but he will give me money. You know why? I refuse to tolerate his bullshit. and he's going to value me more than you that is eating his shit. I've said it in a couple of my videos. That's why a lot of side chicks are enjoying more than wife. A lot of women feel that marriage is the amount of shit that you eat from a man. Nah, lie. You see all those side chicks that are sleeping with your husband, they will not take half of the nonsense you are taking. Yet, your husband will respect and they benefit more. So you think it's the more you eat shit, the more he love you. Nah, lie. No man go value woman where they chop shit, because shit they smell. Shit na waste product. So any man will give you shit chop, tell you saying go still love you, come kiss you. Nah, lie. No matter how well you brush, your mouth go still the smell. I know they advise any woman to chop shit. Because if you chop the shit finish, the man go run away from you because of the smell. Shit no good. Stop enduring the things that your husband and your wife can change. It's vice versa, both men and women. Some of you are enduring character. And character is something character is depending on reaction and action. Nobody was born with it. My husband is born hot temper. Nah, lie. Nobody born hot temper. If your husband go bank, he they do the hot temper. You know they respect himself. If your husband they talk to a hugger, you know they respect himself. In hot temper they come out. Now only when you see you, because now you be the one we go chop him. You know now. My wife is a born nag. No woman is a born nag. Nobody was born, except I've told you this in one of my, except it's an illness. Cancer. Where are all this, illness that you don't have power over? And before you even accept cancer or accept some certain illness, you would have tried. Not character. Man go they beat me, I go say he was born a woman beater. My husband was born a woman beater. My husband, which woman beater? You will beat me, you will not beat the next person outside. No. I will never in my life advise any woman to endure a man's character. Never. You see that statement, endurance, is a big lie from the pit of hell. Don't endure rubbish. I will not accept it. If you like die in the marriage, that is your business. I'll be telling you the truth. If you want to die there, die there. I will know that I told you the truth. You make choices to go and die. But I'll be telling you the truth. Whether you like blessing or whether you don't like blessing, the fact I'll be telling you the truth. So if you now want to die, I will know that you did not die on my watch. If you die, I'll be happy that I talk him. I'll be fulfilled that I did not say it and you died. I'll be dying inside of me that if I had said this, maybe I would have saved somebody. So I'll be saying it. Whether you call me feminist or hey, blessing, you are divorced, blessing, you don't have man, blessing, you don't have anything you want to say, but I'm going to say the truth. So that when you are dying, I'll be happy that I said it before you died. Even when you die, your spirit will be telling you, hi, blessing, talk this thing. Oh, remember that live video? I'll be fulfilled that I voiced it out. But you did not hear. Go there and be enduring, Madam Endurance. I know you want to endure marriage. Anyway, I don't talk my finish. With these few points of mine, I hope I've been able to convince and not to confuse you to stop enduring nonsense. Create boundaries for yourself. And I love you guys so very much. I think I have to head back. I think I have this is boring meeting I'm going for. Oh God. Make I go. The money, where did they talk no plenty? I hate it when I'm going for meeting and the money is not inspiring. I need money, sha. Collect the small, what did they give me? Polato. I ain't bad pass. Make I go to the meeting because I need the money. I will talk to her later. Go bye-bye. Somebody said the meaning one more time of endurance and tolerance. Go and watch the video again. I'm trying to read the comments. I love you too. I love you. Bye, darling. Thank you. Somebody said you look hot today as usual. Gracia. Thank you for your advices all the way from France. Thank you, darling. This one's a talk about BBN. Go punish you. I'm pretty precious. I love you too, darling. I love you too. You're darling. I love you too, darling. fine woman. Thank you. Victory says, I love you. I love you too. You are amazing. Thank you. Looking so fun. Love you plenty, plenty. You did hammer the words. God bless you. Always on point. Woo. I said I love you. I love you too. I came late. Really? I love you. I love you too. You said it all. Thank you. Mama, that's iPhone. You the Chris. God bless you. Bless you too, darling. Much love. Love too. Notice me now. I've noticed you. Please, ma, save the video. I will. I love your live videos. Thank you. You don't do giveaway. I know they do giveaway. I know like hungry fans. Go find walk. Lazy girl. When are you coming to Cameroon? Anytime soon. You are so beautiful. Thank you. Love, love, love from Austria. Thank you so much. Love you. Love you. Please don't go. I will go. I carry your matter video for her. Thank you for Europe. Thank you. See, you make me your personal photographer. You are so fine. Okay, your skin is glowing. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. I'm strong because of you. Thank you. You're so beautiful. Thank you. Love from South Africa. Thank you. Always love you, mommy. Thank you. Laughing, smiley. You said it all, blessing. Thank you. Love you from Scotland. Thank you. Come and don't finish. Say my name. Thank you. Intelligent. Thank you. Mouse, don't they pay me? Thank you. All right, guys. Bye-bye.